Hello, what's up going on, everybody? So that didn't make much sense, but that's okay. So I wanted to talk a little bit about Splatoon Raiders and my kind of early impressions. I wouldn't say too early because I've been addicted. And I'm not going to lie, this is the most fun I've had with Splatoon since Splatoon 1. Yes, I say Splatoon 1 because I have the absolute most fond of memories with Splatoon 1. This game is addicting. It really hooks you. It really grabs you. The footage that you're seeing right now, just so you know, is from the very first level, and I'm way overpowered for it. As you can see, my character is level 26. And so a lot of what you're seeing, I just wanted to show the first level because I don't want to show too much of the game or anything. So I just went back and recorded doing the first level again. So everything pretty much dies in one shot, of course. And that is why I wanted to say this game's grinding is like crazy fun. It's kind of like, in a way, like one of those dungeon crawler type things where you like want to level up. It gives you a reason to level up, gives you a reason to want to get better weapons, upgrade your weapons, all that kind of stuff. And that's what's really darn cool about it. So yeah, as you can see, if you go back to the early stages, you will absolutely demolish everything in one hit, and that's kind of cool. But they also make those stages kind of more difficult later on, whether it's revisiting stages or doing stages later. And it gives you a reason to want to level up, want to grind, get new weapons, get new upgrades. And I'm going to get into the upgrades and the details of the game a little bit. But as you can see, looking at like the main level, which for some weird reason I decided to die over here, whatever, and fall in the water. But you get 3 lives for every single level, which is really nice. And I gotta admit, this game, the challenge, it gets really challenging. It gets extremely tough. And I do recommend, for the most part, probably playing through your first playthrough alone. But there will be points when it might be nice to have someone stronger than you to come and help. I have yet to play this with someone yet, because I want to play through my first playthrough of the main game without help. But in the future, oh, absolutely. I hope that there is extreme challenges after you beat the main game that you can play through with friends and all sorts of different things to do to continue the replay ability value for this game. You get your bang for your buck here. This game is a $60 title physically, $50 digitally. If you go to Walmart, you're going to get it $50 physically. And I gotta say, as of right now, after probably about 10 hours worth of gameplay over this weekend, this game is amazing and gives you your bang for your buck. This game gives you exactly what you would hope from a single-player Splatoon experience. It's kind of like the Horde mode in the other Splatoon games, but expanded upon and better in a way that gives you reason to want to keep on playing constantly. It's got like this hook, this grab, and as you can see, you get crystals throughout every single level, and those crystals you use to be able to upgrade your weapons and upgrade your gear, which I'm going to get into in just a minute, as well as you get a special ability from every single character that you use. The 3 main characters outside of yours, you get a special ability, and that's really cool as well. It's pretty freaking cool. It's seriously, it's awesome. It's so much fun. Now, as you can see here by the clip that you're seeing now, this is the hub world. It is very interesting, kind of old style, and it was built from a plane that you crashed in at the beginning of the game. And you can see that you get a lot of weapon variations, a lot of variety of weapons, and you unlock more as you go. You also get gadgets, and the gadgets are really neat because you can continue to add more variation of things to those gadgets, as well as what they call relic powers. And these relic powers can be for different, make you stronger, give you health back quicker, make your items explode more, you name it. It can give you all sorts of different things, not to mention the fact that you also get 3 different styles of tanks, and those different styles of tanks give you different gear as well, 2 different gear equipment items, abilities to use to strategize with as your gadgets. And that is also super awesome that it gives you 3 different varieties to go from. And the thing I like about it most is those gadgets. It makes you want to choose between the 3 multiple times throughout the game, because there's different prizes that make you want to use all 3 of them in some cases. So I had a main at the beginning of the game, which was the one that gave you the little turret, and I loved it, and I still do. But I'm flipping between all three now because the further you go into the game, the more gear you unlock, the more gadgets you unlock, the more upgrades you unlock, and it's insanely cool the things that you unlock with each style. Because there's 3 different gear styles, and those 3 different styles are very different from one another in variations that make you want to check out all 3 of them. And it's so awesome. Now you had tactical, power, and speed tanks, which are the 3 that you used. Now when you go into the different areas, you can construct your hideout basically and upgrade it to where you have different test range stuff, different facilities for upgrading different things. You can also upgrade your tanks from HP, weapon damage, and gadget part slots. And as you continue through the game, you use the limiter, and once that's full, then you unlock more space for that, which is really cool, as well as developing more gadgets for each class variation, which is also cool because it can change up what you're using. I haven't really changed what I'm using because I love what I'm using like so much that I don't really want to use the new stuff that much. I might down the line, but right now I'm happy with what I'm using and I love what I'm using. And there's some that are still locked too that I haven't unlocked that I might like even more, which is cool. And you just use your shards to unlock that stuff, as well as stuff for your gadgets, such as abilities for your gadgets. As you can probably see on screen right now, there's different abilities that you unlock for your gadgets, and you use your shards to buy them. And not only can you use your shards to buy them, then you use your upgrades to add to that and continue to go higher with those abilities. And it's really awesome how they did this, because it's just a constant upgrading system. You're constantly wanting to play because you're wanting to constantly get the best gear, and that is one of those things. It's like, oh, it's got that hook value, as well as upgrading your weapons, and you can scrap old weapons as well. You might not know that right away. I apologize if you're early on, but thankfully you can get rid of weapons for shards, and you can upgrade your weapons as well in any ways that you want. They upgrade up to 5 times, but you will also unlock stronger versions of those weapons, so keep that in mind too. And then you can look at your history of things that you've unlocked, weapon guides, and looking at the research of the different enemies that you fought, and the research level will go up the more of them that you kill, as well as your gadgets, and see the collection of things that you've gotten so far, and go through and want to maybe have a reason to unlock all of that. And there's also a weird, strange, like, crane-like machine thing that you use in the game, which that is definitely, it's just kind of there as like a weird option. You go to the top of the crane, you click on it, and then you can play like a claw machine thing, where the claw goes to the side, and then you open it, and you can grab boxes, and inside those boxes are just more shards. And it's just a random weird little fine-tuned touch that they added to the game. But really, the most fun in the game is as you progress further, being able to upgrade your weapons more, get better weapons, upgrade your gear, upgrade your gadgets, like all of this stuff. I do wish, however, that the character customization had more, and maybe it does later. There are clothing options, but I wish there was more hair options, maybe more face options. I kind of wish there was more options to the characters themselves, because there's not really a whole lot of options there, I feel like, for the characters themselves, which is kind of unfortunate. There's quite a few outfits to unlock, which is cool, but I do wish there was more hair and face versions that you could choose from, because there's not a whole lot of versions to choose from with that, which that's one of the downsides. But as of right now, Nintendo done good here, like really, really good. I haven't been this hooked on Splatoon since Splatoon 1, and I enjoyed 2, and I enjoy 3 when I play it with friends, for sure. But like 3 was a lot like 2, you know, and 2 came out very soon after the first game. I think 2 years after the first game. It came out pretty quick. So the first game I played the most. I played at least 150 to 200 hours or something like that on the Wii U days. But I'll say that this game currently, as of right now, is dang near perfect with how good it is. Other than, like I said, the character customization maybe having a little bit more, it's basically a 10 out of 10. I would say currently, I know I have not finished the game yet, But telling you guys my impressions right now, if you are a fan of Splatoon, buy this flippin' game. It's so good. It's so good in every way. It's so much freaking fun. It has tons of variety of awesome things like to do. It makes you want to go back and do levels. It even gives some mini game type levels that are kind of Super Mario Sunshine type vibes. It's very cool in its own way, and it's giving me exactly what I wanted from a single player Splatoon experience. But that's just my thoughts, guys. This game is amazing. Highly recommend. Suggest you buy it if you have a Switch 2 and you like Splatoon and enjoy Splatoon. This makes me wonder what the potential of Splatoon 4 is going to be. Gets me so much more excited on what they're going to do with Splatoon 4 because, oh my gosh, this game really has expanded upon the stuff that you can do for the next mainline Splatoon game that's a big multiplayer one. Like, wow, there's a lot of potential here. But that's my thoughts, and I love it. I love it. I freaking love it. I'm addicted. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Later.